this is Stampy, and welcome to a Ni no Kuni Let's Play video. We are now, I believe, on part number 70. 70 episodes! 70 episodes of Ni no Kuni. And you know what? There's not really an end in sight yet. I think we're in the later stages of the game, but I still do think that there is plenty to see and do. I kind of hope we do manage to get to the big 100. It'd be just nice to say that I did 100 episodes in Ni no Kuni, but 70 ain't bad. I've put a lot of hours into this game, and I know there's a lot of you that have put a lot of hours into watching me playing this game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see where our journey's going to go to next. I'm currently on my way to Alma Moon. I'm trying to get some special wood, Hollywood, I believe it's called, Hollywood. Oh, I only just really got it. We're going to Hollywood. Yeah, then I need to make a horn, I think, some sort of horn. And then if I blow the horn in the right tune, there's some mist in a marsh, which will get dispersed. Yeah, something along those lines. That's the general idea of what's going on right now. It's been a little while since I last played, so yeah, I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, back in Alma Moon. Spent a lot of time here in the past. I got to head to the Khalifa, who is basically like I suppose the queen slash just the ruler of this area. Oh, I could see oh, what's his name? Rashad. I think he's called Rashad. This is actually Esther's dad, and I've not spoken to him in a while. Let's say hello.
Shadar hides himself away in the far north of the continent of Automina, beyond a fetid swamp clogged with foul Massimiyamana. Sadly, the one instructed capable of lifting this pool lives only in legend.
Oh. No, how do you do? No, haven't seen you in ages. Want to come in for a cup of tea? How is my only daughter? Just straight to business. Anyway, this is the palace. If you've not seen the Khalifa before, you may be in for a bit of surprise. She's, yeah, there she is. Oh, dear. It's nice to see you again, Your Majesty.
I say, you have returned. Now tell me, boy, have you located that handsome young man in the picture I so generously gave you?
Yes, we found him, Your Majesty, and the Prince Marquesan's back to his old self.
That picture of yours came in proper useful in the end, Your Majesty. Even if you did only have it because you had such a crush on the poor lad.
We are most pleased to hear you accomplished your aims, but what brings you back to us? Pray tell.
Your Majesty, have you heard of the Clarion?
Indeed we have. Are you to take it? I take it that you require the aforementioned instrument? Is this time finally at hand?
That's right, Your Majesty. We need to cross the Misama marshes.
Abdul, you have heard this young man. Fetch you know what this instant.
Yes, your most beautiful bovinity.
I present to you the holy wood.
Oh, the holy wood, not the Hollywood. You obtained a piece of holy wood. Would you believe it?
Guard that wood with your lives, won't you now? Who can say how long it will take for another branch like this to grow?
Gee, thanks, Your Majesty. This means we can do battle with Shadar.
So you really do intend to face him? Tell us, are you familiar with the events of the Wizard Wars?
Yes, Your Majesty. I heard something about them. The whole world was at war, wasn't it?
It was a most protracted and bloody affair, and in the end of it, only 3 kingdoms remained: Alma Moon, Ding Dong Dell, and Hamelin. The 3 ruling families vowed to keep their peace, and the Clarion served to symbolize that sacred pledge. But when the shadow of the Dark Djinn fell across the world, our 3 kingdoms were driven into a simply frightful series of disputes. In retrospect, it is our most unfortunate that we did not join forces to make a new Clarion back then.
Join forces, Your Majesty?
That's right, boy. Now, if we recall correctly, you have already visited each of the 3 kingdoms.
That's right, Your Majesty. We're close personal friends with the big, cheeses in every kingdom.
It amuses us to think that a dear boy should be the one to mend the bridges between our kingdoms. Thanks, Your Majesty.
Yes, that's your Majesty. We'd love to stay and chat, but this clarion won't make itself. Shall we head over to the next kingdom?
Yes, it's time to go to Ding Dong Dell and see King Tom. King Tom! Oh, I remember King Tom back in the day. He's like a big cat, isn't he? He's like a massive cat. I've noticed the trend. Apart from Hamelin, all of the rulers seem to be, I think I'm out of earshot, yeah. They seem to be slightly on the larger side. Oh, it's ages since I've gone back to Ding Dong Dell. I remember mentioning a few videos that I'd kind of enjoy repaying a visit just to see how the old girl's doing. But yeah, we can go all the way back to Ding Dong Dell, the first place I really ever visited inside of this world. Those were the days. It's funny that this game's so long and this Let's Play is going on for so long. Like, I'm getting nostalgic back to the first videos. It wasn't that long ago. It's just, I don't know, it kind of feels it just because of how much I've got done in this Let's Play. Like how many places and people I've visited and how many Googlies I've battled. Like when I think back to the very first episodes in Motorville when I first met Drippy and immediately fell in love with him. It seems like quite a while ago, and here we go. That didn't take long. I remember like the massive journey getting from Ding Dong Dell to Alma Moon in the past, going through the forest, and yeah, when you got a dragon taxi, it makes journeying around this world just that little bit easier, doesn't it? Oh well, here we go. Ding Dong Dell. I remember when I first showed up, he was broken-hearted, and he was a bit grumpy. Oh, look at him just staring at me. Oh God, look at his eyes. Oh, he looked right into my soul then. Do you like the fact that they got fish on the end of their spears as well? It's because, yeah, this is my kind of town. It's all cat related. Oh, and it looks as amazing as when I first got here. I remember this is the first place I visited and I was like, oh, look at this place. Look how nice it is. And it still looks nice. They've had good upkeep. I never quite learned my way around it, but it doesn't really matter because I've always got the little star on my mini-map telling me where I need to go. I can't really remember why I've gone here. I think I need to... Is it King Tom? Do I need to get him to make the clarion? Am I even saying that right? Clarion? Clarion? It's basically a big horn, I think. And when I blow it, yeah, it's going to clear the marshes. I love this place. I need to come here more often. Come here on my summer holidays. Have a nice vacation and Ding Dong Dell. So, off to see Cat King, is it? Oh, this place really takes me back. It was the first town we visited together, wasn't it?
Listen, I'm sure you're enjoying your trip down memory lane, but we have got business to take care of, don't we?
I hate to say it, but Swain's right. We need to complete the clarion, and that means getting this holy wood. Huh? How?
What's the matter? Don't tell me you've gone and dropped your flipping thing.
No, I didn't drop it. I mean, I just had it a second ago. I'm sure I did.
So you're saying someone's made off with it while you weren't looking?
Well, you'd know a thing or two about that, wouldn't you, Swain?
There you go, bringing up ancient history again. Look, you're the one who lost it. Don't go blaming me.
I had it this time. I swear I did. Stop fighting, the both of you. If it's missing, we just have to find it. And fast.
You're not wrong there, Ollie boy. Let's ask some of the folks round by here and see if they've seen it.
It's funny that I was here all reminiscing about the old times, saying this was the first place I visited and all of that. And they're just doing the exact same thing. Oh dear, at least it's not just me. Let's speak to this guard. He's got, he's flashing blue, so I think whatever, he's got a side mission. I'm not cut out for this monster hunting. Maybe I'll call it a day. A soldier's life isn't for me anymore. But Sergeant, why would you say such a thing all of a sudden? Was everything okay? It's the Sergeant. He suddenly started talking about giving up soldiering. I just don't have any fight left in me, and the beasts, they scare me. Don't say that. What's happening to you? You used to be the bravest of us all. Huh? Say, Mr. Drippy, don't you think the Sergeant has lost his courage, do you? He certainly seems broken-hearted, ain't it? What do you want to do about it? Ollie boy. Agree to take the task. There we go. That was a little bit quicker than trying to do with their voices. So, if I get any courage... Actually, do I have any courage? Let me have a look in my lockety and see if I got any courage on me. If I do that, it'd be very convenient. Nope, typical, I don't. Look, I've almost got all of the different types. Like, there's only one other thing I can get, which kind of looks a bit like Mickey Mouse, sort of, with bigger ears. Right, so if I do find some courage, I'll go give it to him. It's always nice to help people out. There's someone over here who's glowing green, which normally means they got something to give.
Oh, woe is me. I cannot possibly decide. Such a cruel choice. Oh me, oh my.
Crikey, you sound like you're in a right old pickle. What's the matter, man?
Zoins, you heard my pitiful cries of agony?
Yes, we did. What's wrong, mister? You said you had a difficult choice to make.
Forsooth, it seems that this kingdom of prudes and priggish stiffnecks a man may marry but a single solitary maiden. Yet I love all of the damsels in the land, nay, all the ladies in this fair world. To choose only one flower from such a beautiful garden, why, it is impossible. Impossible, I say.
Hey, look, the locket is glowing. Do you think maybe this gentleman has had a little bit too much love in his heart?
Bah, not enough restraint, more like. But look, it's glowing. That must mean...
Does something trouble thee, friend?
No, I was just wondering, would you like to help us help someone else? If you could let us have a little bit of your love in your heart, we could give it to someone who doesn't have enough.
This person who wants for love, is she a fair maiden?
I guess she could be. Yeah, sure.
Then let it be so. I shall gladly sacrifice a morsel of my most precious love for the sake of a damsel in distress.
Thank you. Let's take a little bit of heart. This isn't what I was after. I was after a bit of courage, but there's nothing wrong with having a bit of love in your locket. It might come in useful a little bit later on. There we go. I like to complete my collection. I like to go around with a filled up locket full of all of the different emotions.
Farewell. I will eagerly await the day when my fabled love proves the salvation of all of the beauties in this fair and vitreous land.
Sure, mate. Whatever floats your boat. Now, I didn't come here to do side missions, but seeing as I got that one that I could do quite easily complete, yeah, I might as well try and do it. I hope he comes home soon. Is everything okay, ma'am? You look sort of, distracted. Oh, well, it's my husband, you see. He's an explorer. He's often away for months on end, and this time he's been gone somewhere very dangerous, and I haven't heard from him for 2 years. Jeepers, 2 whole years.
Oh, there's lonely.
But I'm not worried. He's a great explorer of the world after all. No matter what happens to him, he'll always find his way to come home to me. You really believe in your husband, huh?
You can say that again. What a cracking missus. You're my kind of wife. You're full to the brim of belief.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll hear that he's discovered a whole new continent any day now. Say, ma'am, we have a favour to ask. Would you mind? A favour? What kind of favour? You'd sure be helping us an awful lot if you let us borrow some of your belief. Borrow my belief? By all means, that sounds fun. Thank you very much.
Hang about, Ollie boy. You've already got some of that in your locket, ain't it? You can't all get all to yourself. Go and share a bit of what you've got with someone in first, and then you can come back here and get some belief from this little lady.
Oh, okay. All I want is a bit of courage. Right, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wander around and go to where the mission said, see who I need to speak to, and then, yeah, if I see anyone with courage on my way, I'm just going to grab it. I saw a few more side missions as well that I could do. I never know whether you want me to do side missions. Like, I like them. I kind of enjoy them. I think it fleshes out the game a bit more, but I never know if you're eagerly just, like, awaiting to see the next big area in the game or whatever. So, I know I've asked it a few times before, and I know we're quite close to the end of the game, but what do you reckon? Do you want me to do the side missions? I kind of just enjoy doing all the silly voices, to be fair. Silly voices? Like this one.
Ah, hello there. Oh dear, you're quite worked up. What's ruffled your feathers? Some dirty old roppin pinched our... Hold on a minute. Look over there, Ollie boy.
It's the Holy Wood. Where did you find it, sir?
Ah, that's what's caught your eye. Pretty, ain't it? I thought it would make a rather nice window display. A flipping window display? That's Ollie Wood, that is. Don't tell me you're planning on wedging weapons in it. You were, weren't you?
Mr. Callmaster, sir, that Holy Wood is ours. It was stolen for us.
Stolen? But I've only just bought it. And for the price, that would make your eyes water. Don't tell me I've been worked. Fraud so much. Whoever sold it to you must have pinched it from us, ain't it? Oh, I should have been more curious. I did wonder how he managed to come by such a valuable item.
So, do you know who the person who sold it to you, sir?
It was a young mouse, the one with the glasses. He's always coming round here, hawking his wares.
Glasses?
But I never thought he was a thief. No, just because you say he's guilty doesn't mean it's true. If you want me to believe me, you're going to have to bring me some proof.
But how can we do that?
There's only one thing for it, Ollie boy. We're gonna have to catch that mouse and get him to confess.
Oh, well, okay. Let's do that then. We'll get you your proof, sir. Don't you worry about it.
Go on, do it quickly. I'd hate to think I was handling stolen goods.
There it is. It's right there. The holy wood. Can I just not tell to him? Excuse me, sir. If I had that holy wood, I could save the entire world. May I have it back, please? Could I not just say that? Surely that would be enough for him to give it to me. Anyway, I need to speak to this cat here. Oh, she's very happy. Oh, look at her. It's like a little Miss Stampy cat. Meow. There are foraging spots dotted all over the world. You should investigate them whenever the opportunity presents itself. Oh. Okay, I don't think I was actually supposed to speak to her. I think it was telling me to go this way. Oh, no, maybe. There's a star here. I can't... Oh, under... What do you reckon, then? I can't... Let me speak to her again. She's going to say the exact same thing. I can't go here. I could maybe have a look in this direction. Like, my map seems to be, like, telling me to go directly to her. Yeah, look, the star's saying just come down here. But she didn't prove very useful, did she? Can't go through the door. Can't go in the flower pot. But I'm looking for a mouse with glasses. What do you reckon? Shall I just wander around and look for a mouse with glasses? Are they common here? Oh, I remember this place. This is the... Oh, that's Ding Dong Well down there. I remember the king went missing and we had to go down there. Actually, there were a lot of mice down there. I don't know if the mouse with glasses would be down there. I think I'm going to wander up this way again. I think I'm going to head back to the main courtyard. Actually, she was saying about foraging spots. There's someone over here which is glowing green, if you see on the map, which means they might have some courage. Does this woman look like she's got some courage? God, she looks like she's falling asleep. I'm not going to go and read through all of the stuff just because, yeah. Otherwise we're going to be here all day. Oh, was that courage? I'm not sure what it said she had. Right, let's take heart and just see what I end up with, shall we? It would be good to get that side mission done before the end of the video. We have done quite a lot of progress so far. What did I get then? What was that? Confidence. That's what I was after, wasn't it? There we go. So I can go back up to the soldier, and I'll give him the confidence, and then I'll probably end the video there. I'm not sure what I need to do though. I'm gonna have to between videos do some investigating. I rely so heavily on just staring up at the mini map and it telling me where I need to go. I'm essentially spending my whole time just holding forward, like walking towards the big stars. And yeah. It's let me down, to be honest. It's let me down. It's not telling me exactly where I need to be. But nonetheless, I should be able to get a side mission done. Hopefully get some merits to put on my merit stamp cards, and then, yeah, maybe get some new special ability. Who knows? I'm just not cut out for monster hunting. Oh, I need to go to give heart, do I not? Nothing happens? Maybe I speak to this guy. No? Why can't I? Why can't I give heart to him? Nothing happens. I'm just not cut out for monster hunting. Maybe it's time to call it a day. The soldier's life isn't for me anymore. Restore his courage and make him a real soldier. A senior Ding Dong Dell soldier finds himself who's wholly unable to summon the courage to fight monsters. Yeah, I know, I get it. And I've got courage. Look, I've got courage in my locket for you. Give heart, give heart. I can't speak to this guy either. Right, well, what a letdown. The mission seems to not work, or I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong rather than the mission not working. Anyway, as I said, that is going to be the end of this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly had good fun, as I always do. And so once I've uploaded the next episode, there'll be a link in the description. If you click on that, you'll go straight to it. And hopefully, I'm going to be able to get my holy wood back. Not my Hollywood, as I said earlier. So I want to thank you all once again very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!